Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, you know what time it is? Oh. It's been a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen. You have waited half a year for this. Many of you on my channel here, you've been banging on about it repeatedly, endlessly, just drilling it into my head, beating it into my head for the past 5 to 6 months about what you're about to see, and we have finally made it. We have finally made it to the ultimate, the pinnacle, the greatest thing, supposedly, because that's what you guys have been telling me, that we're about to see together. I have trekked through what has been Fate Zero, the masterpiece, Unlimited Blade Works, the close to being masterpiece, but still amazing. And now we are about to dive into Heaven's Feel! Oh, my body is not ready! Sakura's route, the third and final route of Fate Stay Night. We're about to dive into the girl that was dumpstered in episode 8 of Unlimited Blade Works and was never seen again until the epilogue of Unlimited Blade Works, and it was done so masterfully that I completely forgot about her after episode 8 and she was just gone from my mind for the rest of the series. Poor Sakura, but now she's been given the spotlight. She has all the attention now in these next 3 movies. Well, the third one's not out yet, but you know what I mean. And I'm not ready. Like, you guys have been telling me that the visuals, the animation, the soundtrack, everything about Heaven's Feel, even the story is an absolute mind-blowing roller coaster ride to the likes that I've never seen before in my entire life. If I thought Fate Zero was gonna be an emotional roller coaster ride and you thought that you've seen everything already of the Fate Stay Night mainline series, then buckle up, because Heaven's Feel is about to blow your damn load all over the screen and keyboard and everywhere else that you could possibly think of in your nearby vicinity. Watching this masterpiece. Here I am, about to dive in to hopefully what is going to be the best experience of my life. So guys, what do I know about Heaven's Feel? Well, I know that it's Sakura's route, and from what you guys have been telling me in the comments over the past 5 to 6 months, this route focuses more on the Holy Grail than it does, you know, character development and all that kind of stuff like Unlimited Blade Works did, focusing heavily on Shiro and Archer. So Heaven's Feel is seen as almost like the correct direct sequel to Fate Zero, because this one is focusing heavily on the Holy Grail War itself and the Holy Grail itself, which is kind of what the whole ending of Fate Zero was focusing on. That was what all of Fate Zero was kind of, you know, directing itself ultimately towards, and had all of these unanswered questions at the end of Fate Zero as to just what was the true nature of the Holy Grail and the Holy Grail War. Even though it was explained quite a bit again by Gilgamesh in Unlimited Blade Works, I still had no real clue what it's all about, and everyone's been telling me, well, all your answers are going to be in Heaven's Feel, because Heaven's Feel is the true explanation and follow on from the end of Fate Zero. It's going to basically carry on stuff about the Holy Grail and the war and reveal to you all the secrets, all of the uncertainties, all of the unanswered questions from what Fate Zero had blue-balled you, had left you hanging on the end of episode 24 and 25, I think. So that's about it. That's all I know about Heaven's Feel, and yeah, the fact that Sakura is now going to be the main heroine. But other than that, I don't know anything about this route. So it could either be an exact copycat of Unlimited Blade Works with a few minor changes here and there of characters and whatever, or it could be a completely brand new, entirely different story from the absolute ground up. I don't know, but what I'm going to be doing throughout this whole video, guys, is I will be, you know, trying to spot as many differences as I can from the Unlimited Blade Works route. Okay, so that's my goal. All right, that is my objective of this watch along, of this watch through, of this reaction. Not, you know, not just reacting to the movie as I see it and give you guys, you know, all of my shock faces and whatever, but I'm going to try and point out just about as many differences between Heaven's Feel and Unlimited Blade Works as I can, from what I can remember from the top of my head at least. It's been like 2 weeks since I finished the final episode of Unlimited Blade Works. Right, enough chit chat, let's get on with it, shall we? So, before we get started, one last disclaimer which I already put at the start of this video and in the pinned comment down below. If you somehow missed both of them and they flew over your head, which I don't know how, then let me warn you one last time. There is no audio and no visuals in this video, in this reaction of mine to the movie. You're only going to see my reaction, but where the episode usually is on my interface, there's only going to be a black box and a timer, because unfortunately YouTube doesn't seem to like movie reactions. Any kind of movie related footage, you instantly get just copyright claimed, copyright striked. You get axed off in an instant if you try to put any of that shit up on YouTube. So I'm not going to take any risks. I'm just going to give you guys the full uncut, unedited reaction of the movie of mine, and you guys can watch along with me the entire film, but you're not going to see any of it on screen. You have to have your own copy of the movie pulled up next to you and watch along with me, and I'll have the timer on screen where the movie should have been, unless you access my full uncut, unedited reaction on Patreon. That timer will allow you to keep on track with where I'm at in the movie, alright? So, without further ado, guys, it has been a long time coming. I have been waiting for this for the last 2 months. I have been hyping myself up to the absolute extremes along with the rest of you guys. This is going to be, hopefully, one hell of a ride, alright? So, let's get on with it, shall we? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's 2 hours long! I'm gonna fucking come already. Oh, 2 hours. 2 hours of potential movie budget quality of visuals from Ufotable and animation. Oh my god. The audio is Dolby Atmos? You guys don't know what Dolby Atmos is. Dolby Atmos is probably the pinnacle of audio quality. Dolby Atmos is like IMAX theater 4K cinema quality of audio. Apparently, according to my player's codec information, my video has audio type Dolby Atmos. If you okay, guys, just a heads up. If you start seeing me cry just spontaneously every now and again, even though the scene is not sad, you'll probably know why. It's Dolby Atmos. Okay, my ears are just getting absolutely sucked off to the heavens, just giving me one hell of a blowjob. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and then when I say let's go, you should hear a tap on my spacebar of the keyboard. The moment you hear that tap, you start the video. That's how it's going to work with our syncing of the timers and whatnot. The moment you hear that spacebar go click or go tap or whatever, you hit the play button on your movie to follow along with me. All right? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I am... Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. My body is not ready. My body is not ready. Wow, already starting off with the generic hentai summer bug churning sound effects, huh? Ugh. Damn, it's fucking Shinji. That gave me a whiplash. Ugh. Ugh, that went straight between my eyes. What happened to him? What happened to his arm? Oh, back in the shed, are we? With the trace on? Oh, man. Strengthening magic. Reinforcement magic. Oh, damn, he did it first try. Usually, if everything just well, okay. Just went flaccid again. But hey, he did it first try. It's better than, what was shown in UBW when everything just combusted in his hand. Oh, Sakura. Oh my god, look at that Sakuga shot. Part 1, Presage Flower. Oh my god, did you see that Sakuga shot of Sakura? How much detail? Oh, and now we're back to the, standard budget wide shots. Man, that frickin' Sakuga shot. So Sakura just randomly turned up to Shiro's house one day. Sakura just randomly turned up to Shiro's house out of nowhere. Did these two even knew each other before this? I'm guessing this is when they first met. A year and 3 months ago. The heck happened to his shoulder? What? Oh, so what? So I'm guessing this was how he quit the archery club? Because he quit the archery club in Unlimited Blade Works, right? At the beginning. So I'm guessing that's his backstory. He had some kind of injury that stopped him from going anymore. Oh, again with the fucking Kiritsugu story time with Shiro right now. Kiritsugu was a hero. Ten months ago. Oh. Oh, and Sakura's now all grown back up to her present day self. And Shiro's like, damn, she's grew up. So what is it, this is like their first day or first term at school. Oh god, hey, Kazuki Sensei, you're. Oh, there's Rin as well. Kazuki Sensei's alive again. 3 months ago. Oh man, we're getting closer and closer to the start of the Holy Grail War. Congratulations. Housewife status achieved. Oh, all dreams lead back to this. Oh my god. Oh hey, this is now episode 1 of UBW. And holy crap, did Sakura just no, that was a Sakuga shot. I was about to say, did she suddenly just get a freaking massive visual overhaul upgrade? Cause now we're starting the real shit, but no, the overall wide shots are still just the same as always. But damn, those Sakuga shots, man. Oh, that's such a random question to ask. Oh. Oh. Sakura, man. Like, oh, you like her, huh? Not me? That shot right there, man. Oh, these Sakuga shots, I can already see the visual difference, the massive upgrade. Just look at all the shading. Shinji likes Shiro. What is he, a tsundere? I don't think Shinji likes Shiro at all. Insects chirping. It's winter. Oh! 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 It's soaking! Oh my god! Oh, I completely forgot about this old git. He wasn't shown at all in UBW. Is the Einsburn girl doing well? Oh, it's soaking! Oh! Oh, and you can hear his fucking creepy crawly bugs. Oh damn, shit's already kicking off. Oh! 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 Oh, she's gone. Oh my god, what were those like psychopath eyes, man? Oh, the Sakuga shot so far. I mean, generally the, wide shots, the general shots of this so far, it's not really that much different from Unlimited Blade Works, but oh my. Did Sakura Sakura noticed the command spell on Shiro's hand? And you come home as soon as possible today. So I'm guessing in Heaven's Feel, Sakura is now the master. So somehow, I don't know why, I don't know how, but Shinji was the master in Unlimited Blade Works, so I'm guessing somehow Sakura had no clue what was going on in Unlimited Blade Works. Because I'm pretty sure they had this encounter in the kitchen. And she didn't seem to notice anything. So I'm guessing this is when Lancer stabbed that family at their home. So this is still all episode 1 right now. It's nice seeing it from all these different perspectives instead of, just copy pasta of episode 1 of Unlimited Blade Works. clean up the archery club. Oh, so Shinji still ended up encountering Shiro, even though he wasn't. Where are the two girls? I thought you were on your way home with those two girls. How did you end up in this situation and still get asked to clean the archery club? Yeah, I don't think Shinji likes Shiro a whole lot. What the hell is Sakura talking about? That Shinji likes Shiro, man. And how on earth did those two kids hang out together from that photo album, having fun? The fuck? Those two used to be best friends? Oh my god. Look at that visuals! Oh my god. Those Sakuga shots are just something else. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, we're getting into it now, finally. And the soundtrack just kicked in! Oh no, Shiro's gonna die again. Ah, oh, there's Goldie! Oh my god! Oh, this isn't gonna end well for Shiro. Oh no! That. Yuki Kajiura kicking in with the music again! You guys can't hear what I'm hearing in my ears right now. I'm literally coming out of my damn ears. Oh my god, this fucking music! Oh, so this whole intro basically just summarized the entirety of the end of episode 1. Oh shit! We got fucking Zoken in this pit of worms again. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, as if those tiny little fucking bugs weren't bad enough. Wait, what? This suck. Wait, did did Rin just use another command spell? She used one in episode 0, right, when she summoned Archer. So why did they just show Rin's? I thought it was gonna be Saber's hand to stick out. I meant Shiro's hand to stick out to stop Saber, but that was clearly Rin's. That fucking soundtrack that was playing throughout that whole opening was insane. Saber's like, no, I'm not going in there. I'm staying out here. Wow, they've already jumped to episode 3. I mean, obviously, I guess all of this intro stuff, you don't need to go over it again in detail. So they're just basically skimming over everything as quickly as possible. Oh, we meet again! Yorikobe Shonen! Kirei, back from the dead. You have no interest in what happened 10 years ago. One unfortunate accident happened as a result. You could call it a catastrophe. Oh my god, you can hear all the screams of everyone dying in the background. Oh my god. Kirei just looks so fucking sinister in that fucking like Chad walk up to Shiro, man. Oh, and Ilya's coming to do the fight again. There was a man who momentarily obtained the grail. The grail did not achieve completion. You sound like you've seen it or something. I did see it. I thought it... Kirei! Excuse me. Did Kirei just fucking... Oh my god. Ilya even met up with wait, what? Ilya's now outside the church? She's early, man. She even got to talk to Saber one-on-one this time. Oh, Kiritsugu, man. I will fight to save what happened from the last time happening again. And there it is, the Yokobe Shonen! A hero of justice must have a villain to defeat. There's no way a servant would remember. Ugh. Oh, Adobe Atmos doesn't like that. I'm gonna kill you now! What the fuck is that Sakuga shot? Oh! What the fuck? Oh my god, those sound effects! Behead her and then violate her? Excuse me? Oh. Excuse me, where's Archer? Where's Archer? Why is Archer not here? And Ilya, man, calm down. Violate her? Are you having a laugh? What? What the? Oh! 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 Did his guts just fall out? Oh! Oh no, I'm pretty sure I just saw his fucking guts and his kidney just fall out. What the fuck was that? I thought we were still watching the same thing from UBW up until they fight Ilya and Berserker, but that wasn't how the fight went at all! That wasn't how the fight went for one fucking bit. Where was Archer? Why did Shiro just jump in front of Saber? Why did his fucking guts just fall out? They actually showed him rolling around and then his guts just rolled out of him. Are you serious? I'm sorry. How are you having a laugh? How did Avalon heal that? Did Rin and Saber, did the two of them just like pick up all of Shiro's guts and just put them back in his stomach? Otherwise, what, Avalon can just magically regenerate fallen out guts? Yeah, I bet those two are wondering what the... those two must be wondering how the fuck did Shiro just come back to life after all of his innards just fell out? I can already start feeling the headache coming. Okay, it's been like what 30 minutes into this movie, and I already have too much that I want to talk about already. Why did Kirei just announce himself to have been a contender in the previous war? Why did Saber had no support from Archer? Why did Shiro just jump in front of Saber? Why did Ilya say, I want to violate Saber's beheaded corpse? Oh man. It seems like the story has already just diverged. So we basically go completely different to what UBW did after they explained everything in the church. So it's all brand new now. I'm gonna have my fucking head blown open from all of this. Just the fucking fight with Berserker was enough to give me a freaking hemorrhage. Wait, what? I wasn't seeing things right. All three of Shiro's command spells are still there. Oh! So Shiro didn't stop Saber in the intro. So Saber actually... Oh, so that's why Archer didn't help Saber. So Shiro didn't stop Saber. Saber slashed Archer, and I'm guessing he's just gone and had to sit behind and get injured or something. Oh my god. It's Ryder. Wait, what? It's Shinji? Oh, I'm getting such a headache. Ah, my head hurts. Shinji is the master. But Sakura clearly saw Shiro's command spells. Oh, how nice of you, Ryder. You just put Mitsuzuri down so gently. Well, I guess she's not. I guess she didn't want to suck her blood. Otherwise, she would have just tossed her body to the side into the dumpster. Oh my god, Saber versus Ryder. What? Nani? That was it? Oh, did you see Saber's face? She's like, is that it? That's all you got? Oh my god, she's still just as useless as fucking Unlimited Blade Works Rider. Oh my god. Fuck it, how the oh damn, and just what the hell is Zoken doing here? And Ryder didn't just die, did she? I'm guessing she just dematerialized back into spirit form. You're fucking pathetic, Shinji. What the fuck? Ah, it's too much going on. I can't fucking get a single word in on what I want to think and say. But man, did you see that fucking shot of Ryder just like lying there with those fucking massive milkers? Oh, that was a real. Like I said, I can't get a single word in. Oh, everything's different. There's too many things that I want to point out. I don't have time for all of it. Shiro just met Gilgamesh right there in the church. Kira is like, Nani? What the fuck? In the battle 10 years ago, I faced a man who kept standing before me. No. Oh! Oh! What? Kiri! My head's gonna explode. My head's gonna explode. My head's gonna... Oh. I was asking him... Wait! There is something I must... Kira is just spilling all the beans from the get-go. Oh my god. No! I can't. Guys, my head's gonna fucking combust. Oh my god. Oh my god, these two are just telling him everything. Oh, I'm gonna fucking blow a fat load. Oh, this was everything that Shiro didn't know about in Unlimited Blade Works. And these two are just dumpstering him all of this knowledge right now. Emiya Kiritsugu betrayed the Grail at the very end. To kill one to let 10 live. He was truly a champion of justice. Oh, and that shot of Kiritsugu, man. Oh, what? It's all going too fast. Yeah, I can't comprehend all of this. I don't even know what the hell I'm... What? Now they make their vow? Man, it's a bit late compared to episode, what, 3 of UBW, man. So much crap just went on between them leaving the church and now having to come back to the church. Oh, and that shot of Saber. And why did she just say Shiro? Oh, I like that name. Didn't you do that in episode 1? What, so you didn't even have time to introduce yourselves in episode 1? In this route? Alright, I'm gonna use this slice of... Ah, Saber's so fucking cute in that outfit! I don't think she didn't wear anything like that in the previous fucking route. Oh my god. Maybe I can use this slice of life moment to cram in some thoughts, huh? So, Shinji beat her? What? Oh, hey, it's this nerve to come to school without your servant. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god, it was the same situation, but Shiro decided to just walk up to Rin's face? What a mad lad, oh my god. So if Shiro actually had the balls to stand up to Rin, she would have just tsunderayed instead of just tried to kill him. But then again, it was also in broad daylight that she did that this time instead of after school. All right. I'm gonna cram some thoughts in here as quickly as I can. As quickly as I can. So, Shiro didn't use the command spell to stop Saber at the beginning like he did in episode 1. So Saber hit Archer. Archer got injured and had to go back and rest. So that's why he couldn't help. He couldn't help Saber in the fight against Berserker, which was the reason why that whole fight went all wrong. Right. So let's get that out of the way. And then somehow, because everything went all wrong, she ended up just spending extra time out with Shiro, which allowed him to go back home really late and ended up bumping into Mitsuzuri when he didn't in Unlimited Blade Works. Ugh, Sakura is just so fucking adorable. I also find it interesting that Sakura, if she has some involvement in this, it's all of Rin's clothes. How come Sakura doesn't sense Saber's like heroic spirit aura like Shiro can sense other spirits? What the fuck? So Shiro was the one who suggested to stay over this time, not the other way round. But Sakura. Oh my god! What the fuck? Why did fucking Fujine just slip in that bit of knowledge there to Shiro? She's got some E-cup tits. She's got some massive milkers, by the way. Maybe you should, go ask her out. Oh my god. We're gonna have one hell of a long discussion, guys, when this movie is over. Let me tell you that much. I'm so not looking forward to it. I didn't think it was gonna be this different. Like, I knew the route was going to be somewhat different from Unlimited Blade Works, but I didn't think that the frickin' knowledge drops that they would do on me like this would be this intense. I didn't think Kirei was just gonna fucking spill the beans about himself from Fate Zero instantly, okay, in like the first 20 minutes. What happened? Did Caster just blow up your ribs again? What the? Oh my god! Oh! Whoa. What the? What just happened? He's gone? Oh! Oh! He's dead already! I... Excuse me! Excuse me! Unleash me. Oh my god. What? Ah! 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 Costa's dead already! Kazuki's dead already! And let's not forget to address the elephant in the room. Hassan! What the fuck are you doing here? What the oh, my head's... please! Yamete! Yamete kudasai! My head's gonna explode! Ah! Why is Hassan here? Why the fuck did Hassan just pop out of fucking what's his name's chest? I can't. It's just all going so fast. Now what? Oh, Shiro having a wet dream? What the fuck? Oh yeah! Grab those E-Cup Mega Milkers! He even fucking kept feeling it! He kept squeezing it when he woke up! Hey, I've done that before in a dream. When I've woken up from a really good dream and I woke up and I realized that it's over and I'm still partially unconscious, I still try to connect myself to that dream as best I can before I inevitably become fully conscious and snap out of it. Oh, that boob squeezing anime. Oh, my. What the fuck is going on? I bet you guys right now are just loving every last minute of my suffering right now. I Master's dead. Kazuki's dead. Somehow Assassin wasn't the real assassin, but we already knew that. But somehow the, what you call it, true assassin just popped out of the fake assassin's body like a chest burster alien. That is Hassan, right? That mask, I mean, who else could it be? Why is Hassan here? I'm sorry. There was no Hassan in Unlimited Blade Works. Oh my god, this is not just slightly different from Unlimited Blade Works like some of you fucking told me in the comments. This is literally like on another freaking planet. It's like I'm watching a completely different anime. Yeah, Shiro's still got all 3 command spells. So that means Rin's used 2. In the first night. Well, the first 2 episodes of UBW. But because of this decision Shiro made, she's only got 1 command spell left. Oh, we finally get to see Archer. Yeah, she's only got 1 left. Oh my god. And now they're making their alliance? Oh. I mean, there's certain key points in the show, you know, like asking Sakura to stay over and meeting Saber with Fujine and Sakura and asking for the alliance between Rin and Shiro. All of that's still the same. Oh, and right, also Saber versus Berserker. All of that stuff still the same, but that's all there is. It's just the name, the title of the event. But the event itself is literally just completely different. Oi! Oi! You what, mate? Shinji! Fucking die. You fucking... You slapped her again, didn't you? Oh, look at the fucking face he has. Oh damn, Shinji actually fought back. Oh man. Oh, why? Hassan. Oh, damn. What was that? What was that fucking little shake there? Was she trying to fucking shake her milkers in front of Shiro and try and seduce him? Oh my god. Why is she in that dress? You're not here for sexy time, are you? Excuse me? Wait, what? Wait, so Sakura was now the one that saw Rin. I mean, Sakura was now the one that saw Shiro do the high jump all day long? Oh my god, what the fuck? So just because, so based on which girl is the main girl of the route is the main girl that fucking watches Shiro do the high jump all day long pointlessly. I've known about you from all the way back then. I'll ask you one more question. If I became a bad person, would you be able to forgive me? Got some skeletons in the closet, it seems. Oh, don't go. Why don't you two have some sexy time in the shed? Shiro! Embrace her! Did you see that ass? Did you see those mega milkers? Did you see that fucking dress? You should have just freaking grabbed her and just don't let her go, man. Oh. Oh damn! Are they in the fucking? They're by the docks again that were shown in Fate. Oh my god! Lancer versus Hassan. Wow, this is something new. And the fucking soundtrack! Oh, I'm fucking coming out of my ears, man. What the fuck? You're just running after her. Oh my god. Ufotable, just a master of camera angles. Oh yeah, yeah. Just completely forget about the driver in that truck, right? Nobody cares about his life. Nobody gives a shit what he thinks about all of this. Oh my god! Oh, that shot! That fucking shot of the spear just going right towards your face! POV! Guys, I can only get so hype, okay? I can't get any hyper than this. I'm actually getting a real headache from hyping the suits. Projectiles don't work against me. Oh! Hey! It's that thing everyone told me about in the comments section in Unlimited Blade Works. So Lancer is immune to ranged weapons, huh? Damn, what the fuck kind of ability is that? Man, they're still going? Fucking hell, how long is this fight gonna go? That is Hassan, right? Why is there only one of them? Where's the rest? What the heck is that? If you don't move, it will swallow you. What? What the fuck is that? Oh. No! Is he dead? Hassan just took his heart. Ah! 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 What? What is what? The worst turn of events? Yeah, no shit, mate. What the fuck is that? What? What? Still going too fast, guys. Still going too fast. What on earth is going on? I don't get any of this anymore. None of this is like UBW. It's like a completely different story. None of this is. Why is Caster still here? Oh! He reanimated Caster with worms? Oh. Damn. And they just learned about Rule Breaker right now. Oh. Well, he's gonna make the reanimated corpse of Caster just nuke everybody? What now? Uh, oh, so that's the thing that ate Lancer. What is that? Oh. For a second there, I thought he was about to die. What the? What? What is that? What the fuck was that? Is that what was inside the grill this whole time? What? I don't fucking get it, guys. All of that progress I had in Unlimited Blade Works, all of that knowledge digging, all of that. It seems like this is not the situation where I can prioritize my own business. Archer, you don't want to prioritize killing Shiro anymore? Damn. Sakura looks pissed. Oh, damn. You see that stare Sakura gave Saber? Ah, Saber hasn't been able to fucking protect Shiro once this fucking route. He's just been getting cucked all movie long. Oh! How many times is Shiro and Kirei gonna meet up in this movie? What the... And I'm sorry. You're not at the church this time. You're in a restaurant. What is that? What is that? Fucking Mapo tofu? Kind of ironic, to be honest, that Kirei would eat that. Like, depending on how spicy you make your Mapo tofu, man. The Mapo tofu I had back when I was growing up as a kid was ass-burningly hot. Like, the next day, you would be sitting on the toilet screaming in pain level of hot. No, I'm not surprised that Kirei's eating that, considering all he loves is fucking pain and suffering. My Lancer witnessed. Oh, wait! Yeah, that sentence describes my entire experience through this movie entirely. I am so confused. So, Kirei not only just announced to Rin and Shiro that he was involved in Fate Zero, but now he just spilled the beans that he's involved in this war as well, and he was the master of Lancer. Oh, another plate for Kirei. I'm not gonna lie, oh. I want to eat that. Oh, that looks so good. Fucking Ufotable can even make food look fucking good in anime. Oh. I think this is the only time we've seen Kirei do anything normal since Fate Zero. Kirei eating that fucking tofu, man. That is... Oh, that is a great thing to see. The fact that Kirei can actually live, you know, somewhat of a normal human being life. I'd rather die than eat a meal with you. Hey, you two want... When did you show up? I'm going after Zoken. I'll go after the shadow? Oh my god, look at that shot! The visuals! Oh my god, the visuals! You can tell in shots like this, it looks even better than Unlimited Blade Works. Okay, the wide shots, the general shots in, you know, the not important scenes, they look kind of the same as UBW, but these scenes, these shots right here, it's another story. This is like light years. It's just, oh my god, it just looks so good. Oh, and Zoken, man. Wait, I only just realized. So Zoken's made of bugs? Oh wait, no, Kirei did slice him in Zero, right? Alright, yeah. Yeah. protection against wind. Crossing the desert. That is her son, right? Like, who else could it be? But why is there only one Hassan? I don't get it. No! I got her! It got her! That asphyxiation sound effect that she just made. Oh, just look at her! Oh no, he's doing the fucking magical heart grab again. Oh damn, he's actually, he's using one command spell now. Oh damn, she got him. Wait, where did, where did she go? Oh! Oh! What? Oh, now Shiro's getting eaten by bugs. What happened to Saber? Just lost all 3 command spells. Oh. Damn, fucking assassin's big compared to Zoken. Oh! Oh my god! Why are you here? Oh, finally I get to see some fucking rider action, man. Oh my god! Oh, damn. Fucking Ryder's just kicking his ass. Oh my, oh my god, he just fucking decked the floor, flopped over like a fucking limp dick, man. Oh my god, we actually got to see some Ryder action for once, and she actually did something useful. I still can't get over her damn outfit. I mean, even when she was kicking ass against Assassin, those fucking shots, man, of her fucking massive milkers and that ass shot. Oh, I'm gonna fucking oh, I'm gonna fucking lose it in a minute. Fucking Ryder's screen time. She had that one fucking like massive in your face upfront POV shot of her massive milkers when she was lying there in the trash, and then when she's here fighting Assassin, they still zoomed in on her fast massive mega milkers. Oh, and when she came in, man, you just see her fucking ass just right up in Shiro's face. Oh no! 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 I can't take anymore. Please end the movie already. I wanna unload my brain. It's gonna explode. I can't take anymore, guys. My head hurts. All right, this movie's killing me. Please, are we done yet? I can't. This movie is draining my fucking mind. All right, I'm literally getting physically exhausted watching this. What happened to Saber? Did using Excalibur just use up all of her mana and she just faded away? Oh, you call this a training room? Fucking Rin found the worm cave. Oh my god. Fuck, Shinji writes German? What the fuck? Did Zoken just... What? Oh yeah, you two are a match made in heaven, for fuck's sake. Oh, we got to see Ilya's maids again. Oh yeah, we didn't fucking see Ilya at all for the rest of the fucking movie after that. Where are you? Are you inside the grill? Wait, so she did. So she got consumed. The fuck is that? My head. My head's gonna blow up. Oh, what? What was that? My head's gonna explode, guys. I can't take anymore. I've sucked too many cocks this episode. I've sucked too many cocks. I've had too many cocks go up my ass this movie. I can't take anymore, please. Just stop with the fucking new stuff. I can't. Okay. What do I have to do to become a champion of justice? Oh my god, it's over. Oh, the fucking nightmare is over. Oh, and this song, guys. Oh my god. It's bone chilling. If you can't see it, but all of the fucking hairs on my hands, on my arms, on my legs are just standing up. This fucking song is Aimer with the fucking killer ending song. Oh! We get the full song? Oh, give it to me, please. Oh, this song is just so good. I'm not gonna talk over it, guys, with, my commentaries and my thoughts. We'll save that for after it's done. Alright, I just want to sit back and listen to it. Oh, this song is just so damn good! Oh my god. Oh, we got so much to talk about, guys. When this is done, Oh! Preview for the next film? There were 2 children with... Oh my... you can't just blue ball me like that. 2018. I am 3 years too late, boys and girls. Oh, I don't know what to say, guys. My mind has just been blown to bits this whole movie. I have all of my brain matter right now splattered all over the keyboard, all over the desk, all over my mouse, all over the monitors. My brain has just turned to an absolute scrambled egg. I am absolutely fucking exhausted from watching that film. I honestly can't believe I'm exhausted watching a damn anime movie. That anime movie literally spit roasted me, fucked me up the ass, in the mouth, everywhere else that you could possibly think of, upside down, left and right, back to front. That movie just chewed me up and spat me back out, and now I'm just crawling on the ground, drooling out of my mouth with my eyes, just pronged out to the side like a Minecraft sheep. Like, Yamete kudasai, please, no more. Even in the fucking preview for the next episode, they're still gonna throw shit at me. Like Gilgamesh threw that fucking spear in my face in the middle of the alleyway with a single gate of Babylon portal. What was that? And Tosaka was revealing to, I'm guessing, Shiro or somebody, that there was indeed two sisters in the Tosaka family. So we're gonna learn that as well next movie. And oh my god, that final shot of Sakura standing there looking over the city skyline in the middle of the rain. That Sakuga shot. Oh, I'm drooling at just the thoughts and the saying of everything that happened, man. Alright, guys. Alright, so here's how we're gonna do it. I'm going to slowly skip through different segments of the film, okay? And then we're going to talk through as much of it as I can possibly remember and brain dump for you guys. I've been waiting a long time for this, ever since like 20 minutes into the movie, after they went to the church to see Kirei, and then Kirei just suddenly knowledge bombed everybody about his involvement in Fate Zero, and everything went to shit after that. Everything diverged, everything was so different that literally every second of the movie after that point was so different that I wanted to make a comment, but because it was just coming at me so fast, I was literally just getting stuffed with cum. It's like an inflation tag hentai. I was just getting inflated with so much knowledge that I couldn't keep up, and my head was about to explode. Okay, this whole damn movie has just been an absolute roller coaster. It flipped everything that I knew about Unlimited Blade Works and Fate Zero on its head. It's as if I didn't learn anything at all from the past 6 months of watching Fate Stay Night. Fuck me. So that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to chronologically go through the film and we discuss it along the way. Otherwise, I am not going to know where to start, where to finish, where to move on from the next point, because I have too many points in my head. I probably can't even remember them all from the top of my head, and I need to use the film. The film will be my guideline. I need to use it to essentially keep track of and keep all of my thoughts in coherency. Right, so to start things off, we got a little bit more of Shiro's backstory at the beginning of the movie. We got to see why he quit the archery club, as shown in, the first episode or two of Unlimited Blade Works. It wasn't really explained in those 2 episodes, but now we can see he had some kind of massive burn mark on his shoulder. He had some kind of injury that put him in a cast for, what was it, a year or so, and therefore, he couldn't pull the bow, he couldn't fire the arrows, he couldn't perform archery, and he had to put archery club on hold, and eventually he just ended up quitting the club. So, that's nice. It's nice to get a little bit more info on stuff that was briefly touched upon in Unlimited Blade Works. Got to know why he quit the archery club. So yeah, that's just a little minor thing to start things off. And then suddenly Sakura just turned up at his doorstep, in front of his front door at the Emiya residence. Sakura just turned up one day and it's like, hey, can I stay over here now from now on? So I don't know if Shiro knew Sakura before that point. I'm guessing no. So that was probably the first time that those two met each other. And I don't know why Sakura just one day decided to turn up to Shiro's. Oh wait, no, I do know. It was that whole high jump thing, right? She was staring at Shiro when he was much younger, doing the high jump, and eventually I guess she fell in love with him, and then one day she decided to pluck up the courage and go visit him at his house, and then wants to stay there. Other than that, I don't know why she would want to just randomly turn up to his house one day and just beg to stay over at Shiro's place. I'm guessing, well, obviously living back in the Mato's mansion is not exactly the most luxurious experience, right? I'm guessing she just moved over here to get away from her creepy ass granddad and Shinji. Right, so the majority of, the first, 25 minutes of the movie, it was pretty much more or less the same as the first 2 episodes of Unlimited Blade Works, but it's just all, brand new scenes. They're not, copying and pasting from Unlimited Blade Works. It's not copy pasta reused footage. It's all brand new footage from different camera angles, different characters' perspectives, different events that we didn't see in the first 2 episodes of Unlimited Blade Works, leading up to that fateful night where Shiro stayed after school too late because of Shinji having to clean up the archery club building, and because he stayed so late, he ended up encountering Lancer versus Archer in the courtyard, which ultimately led him to getting killed. So yeah, that's pretty much the first quarter of the movie. It's just pretty much summarizing everything that happened in the first 2 episodes of Unlimited Blade Works in as original content as possible compared to Unlimited Blade Works. And yeah, when that opening kicked in to fully summarize the remainder of episode 1 after Shiro got stabbed and got revived by Rin's pendant. Oh my god, I was so close. I don't know if you guys noticed, if the camera picked it up. I was so close to crying because that soundtrack, when it kicked in, and the way that they just presented, they executed that opening to just quickly give everyone that's seen Unlimited Blade Works a quick, lightning round recap of what happened at the end of episode 1 of UBW, and they just quickly skim over the summoning of Saber and Saber versus Lancer and all that shit. But that soundtrack, man, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that intro. I didn't actually even expect an intro, but the way they just dumped that intro on me by surprise, and Yuki Kajiura's damn music with that soundtrack. Oh, like I said, if you guys end up seeing me cry because of some random shit that happens, it's most likely because, as I said, the movie has a Dolby Atmos audio, and I've got some pretty decent pair of earphones with bass boosting and all of the other good shit in it. So it's gonna be ear sex, okay? It's absolute just ear orgasms. I'm getting sucked off in my ears to heaven, and that was one experience right there out of many that I'll get onto. That opening was just, it's probably even better than the openings that I've seen from Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. It's not even a proper opening, but that was so good. Right, now, time to get on to all of the mind-blowing, the brain-busting, the absolute just what the fuck just happened for the last remainder 1.5 hours of the film stuff, the meaty stuff that you guys all want to hear about. So once the opening had finished and we pick up where we left off with Shiro, Rin, and Saber on their way to the church, that's when everything was different. That's when everything diverged, because when they visited Kirei, just after he quickly, skimmed over the rules of the Holy Grail War and what happened 10 years ago and blah, 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 he just thought, I'm just gonna surprisingly out of nowhere just knowledge drop on these kids that I was a master in Fate Zero and I fought against Kiritsugu and yeah, all of that, which Kirei didn't tell Rin until episode 19? 20 of Unlimited Blade Works, and he just there was no wait time. He's speed running this shit, man. Speed running how fast we can mind fuck the audience with just how different this route has been. I'm just gonna start things off by just laying all of my cards out on the table from the get-go. Kirei just revealed his true nature right in front of those 2 kids in the span of 30 seconds after they went into the church, and I was already there like, and then Ilya was on her way to the church already. Okay, so that's also different. And she ended up having a little chat with Saber when she was still outside waiting for Rin and Shiro. that? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, and then after that, they went back outside because Shiro decided, hey, I'm gonna be a champion of justice. I'm gonna be a master. I'll fight in this war to prevent a Fate Zero ending disaster from ever happening again like it did 10 years ago. And then when they got back outside, they met with Ilya. Ilya literally just skipped the introductions more or less. It's like, right, I'm here to kill you. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And then Berserker just charges in and that whole fight. Saber versus Berserker. Not Saber and Archer versus Berserker, just Saber versus Berserker. So the fight is like, you know, it's the same encounter, it's the same event like in episode 3 of Unlimited Blade Works, but the entire event itself, the substance of the event, it's completely different. And I think I already mentioned it, tried to squeeze it in my commentary throughout the movie. So in episode 1, more or less, of Unlimited Blade Works, in terms of Heaven's Feel, where it was at the start of the movie, so Shiro didn't use a command spell to stop Saber, because in the opening they showed Rin's hand sticking out, because, well, first off, you can see it's a girl hand, and then the command spell was clearly not Shiro's. Rin was about to use another command spell, and she already obviously had to have used the first one in the prologue, so she used 2 in the span of like, what, 1.5 days and nights, and Shiro didn't use any, so Shiro had all 3. But since Shiro didn't stop Saber, Saber hacked away at Archer, and Archer ended up getting injured, so he, I guess, was back at Rin's place having to recover. So Archer wasn't able to help Saber in this fight this time, and man, Saber got absolutely fucking destroyed. Like, did you, first off, Berserker was like fucking cartwheeling, just, you know, sonic flame wheels spinning in the air, and then just dunked Saber right into the ground like a fucking basketball, and she just absolutely just got plowed, got absolutely drilled into the ground. And then I also fucking gave myself a whiplash by doing that fucking reenactment. And then when Saber went in for the kill, Berserker just fucking like gut punched her so hard that her armor broke, and then she even like coughed up some spit. And then, the next bit. Shiro just dove in front of Berserker. Oh my god, at that point, my brain was already close to exploding. At that point, I really wanted to just pause it and continue on another day. Shiro just dove right into Berserker. He took the hit. How were you not decapitated? How are you not split in half? I don't understand. Berserker, do you know how strong he is? Do you know the size of that fucking massive, like hench-looking blade? Shiro took the full brunt of that sword hit to save Saber, pushed her out of the way, and he still was pretty much intact. But hey, he's just gonna roll on the floor like a tumbleweed, and it's a movie, right? Let's no censors, no filters. We get movie age restriction limitations removed. So let's just show all of his guts just rolling out, falling out of his stomach as he rolls. I saw that. Okay, at first I was in disbelief. I was like, oh, you know, it's just trails of blood. You know, just a pool of blood, a stream of blood chasing after him. A tail of blood just following after him as he rolls. But no, it was his intestines, and then you saw like a kidney and a spleen fall out, and his liver, and I was like, what? Like, was that in the source material? Oh my god. Ufotable just going in with the full accurate adaptations, if that is. Just no chill, no censorship, no filters. Shiro's guts were all over the damn pavement. And oh my god, that Sakuga shot when Saber got pushed to one side, and then after all of the blood splattered across her face, and you got to see that up close shot. Those Sakuga shots are like the Tsukahime opening video. Those up close detailed shots of all of the characters in this movie were literally that brain meltingly gorgeous level of visuals that I saw from the Tsukahime opening, and I get to see that for an entire 2 hours of film. Oh, I'm gonna come. Fucking coming. Oh, Kumas. Oh my god. But then again, you know, the wide background overall shots, like I said, they were pretty much the same as Unlimited Blade Works. There wasn't really anything special, but those up close shots, man, those up close shots were absolutely freaking gorgeous. They're wallpaper quality. They're absolutely the most beautiful still images, screenshots, frames from an anime that I've ever seen. And interestingly enough, I think it's because Shiro got hit by Berserker and had to sit on that bench somewhere to recuperate that they didn't go home as early as they did. I don't know, maybe they went home later or earlier or whatever. They basically didn't go home at the same time as they did in Unlimited Blade Works, or maybe they didn't go through the same route based on just what was shown in the movie and what happened to Shiro, which didn't happen in Unlimited Blade Works. And because of that, they somehow just ended up bumping into Shinji and Ryder sucking off Mitsuzuri in the alleyway, which was, you know, later mentioned the day after by what's his name, the friend of Issei, the friend of Shiro, Issei, and you know, saying Mitsuzuri never made it back home, a girl disappeared. So somehow they just fatefully just encountered that event instead of being told about it the next day. So, you know, that was kind of interesting, and it also allowed Saber and Ryder to meet for the first time. And man, Ryder got absolutely fucking trashed, just like she got trashed in Unlimited Blade Works. I hope she gets more power later on in the next movie, because if this is all she's got, people have been hyping up Ryder to be like insane in Heaven's Feel. I'm not convinced right now, because Saber fucking just absolutely decked her. Like, she pulled her in with her own chains, and then she like bouncy ball just rebounded her and just sent her flying, shot her right back into the wall, and she just laid there. And, you know, like I said, guys, when she was laying there with that up close POV shot with those massive fucking milkers and that camera angle, like, oh! So yeah, and Shinji still, I don't get Shinji. Is Shinji the master or what? Shinji has Ryder like he did back in Unlimited Blade Works, but Sakura, we clearly can see from her interactions with Shiro and everything else that happened in this movie, she must know about the Holy Grail War. She definitely doesn't seem like she's ignorant and completely oblivious to what's been going on. So who's the master? Are they both the master? Something to do with that book that got burnt? That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe that book allows Shinji to control Ryder, because otherwise I don't understand what's the point in Sakura. Sakura, let's face it, alright, if I had to guess, it's pretty obvious. Sakura has to be the master, right? Because Shiro's a master of Saber, Rin's the master of Archer. Like, you're not, like, let's face it, in terms of just dead obvious story writing, if she's one of the main heroines of the Fate Stay Night visual novel, she has to have some kind of major involvement. So most likely, she has to be Ryder's master, and she's purple, Ryder's purple. I mean, it makes more sense than having Shinji as the actual legitimate master of Ryder, right? So I'm guessing it's got something to do with that book, because when that book burnt up, Ryder just instantly just spiritualized and faded away and pixelated again. So that's basically my guess on that. And then Shiro, man, he had to go back to the church. He just left the church and he had to come back, I think, in the same night. Like, they left the church at night. They had that battle with Berserker and Ilya at night. They were going home. It was still night. So they literally did all of that in the span of one day. That is incredible. So I can't remember what exactly happened in Unlimited Blade Works with after episode 3 and when Issei mentioned that Mitsuzuri went missing. I don't remember whenabouts that happened in terms of the later episodes, but in this case, basically all of that happened in what was essentially episode 3 of Unlimited Blade Works. All of it happened in the same night as Ilya and Berserker showing up. So Shiro had to take Mitsuzuri back to the church, Kiriko patched her up, and then, as if my brain wasn't already close to busting as it was, Kirei's like, hey, you want some more knowledge bombs? I'm gonna nuke you again. I fought in the previous Holy Grail War against the man, the myth, the legend himself that had been teased constantly in Unlimited Blade Works, but in Heaven's Feel, he went full-on info dump on us with the knowledge bomb of Kiritsugu. He just revealed like literally, as I said, Kirei just, he had no secrets compared to Unlimited Blade Works. When Unlimited Blade Works left so many mysteries about Kirei, which if you didn't see Fate Zero, you wouldn't know about. But if you did see Fate Zero, you're wondering how come, Kirei doesn't explain more. He just didn't reveal a whole lot. There's your answer. Heaven's Feel Kirei literally just fucking won't stop with the spoilers. He just spoils himself in the first like 2 seconds of screen time every time he comes up on screen. He's like, I fought Kiritsugu. And then Shiro ends up having a talk with him about Kiritsugu. Mind blown. And then Saber's like, hey, you want spoilers? Fine, I'm gonna match you. I'm gonna match your spoilers with my own spoilers. I came here before. Because in Unlimited Blade Works, she's like, I've been around in this era before, but that's all she said, right? So there wasn't really much other context to it than that. She didn't expand upon it any further. But here she's like, I've been summoned to this era before, and I was also the Einsburn's servant, and my master for the Einsburns was Kiritsugu. Like, what the fuck with the knowledge drops? So Saber just knowledge dumped on Shiro as well. Oh, by the way, and Shiro just casually bumped into Gilgamesh in the church, right? That was their first encounter, just so randomly, and Shiro had no idea who that guy was. You're standing before the king of heroes, and yeah, like that was another little bonus that I thought was pretty cool. That differed heavily from the other route. And yeah, Saber told Shiro everything, and well, Shiro just took it all pretty casually, right? He didn't seem to be that bothered about it. Oh boy, the next point I want to make. Oh, this is gonna be a good one, guys. You guys are gonna love this point. So then we cut to Assassin dying, his chest busted open again, and I thought, oh, Caster's just punishing Assassin again for something random. No! Assassin just got his chest busted open by the true assassin coming out of him. His chest just ruptured like a fucking thing from Alien, right? The Alien chest burster. Assassin just popped out of Assassin, and then Sasaki Kojiro faded away. And then when Caster came out and realized that her gatekeeper had disappeared, and then went back inside and found Kazuki Sensei splattered all over the wall, and then Assassin's like, release me, witch. And then she used Rule Breaker on herself, and then the moment Assassin's pact with Caster got broken, Assassin just jumped her. She got her fucking throat just stabbed right through, stabbed a million times in the back, and then Assassin didn't even look at Kazuki. He just like yeet. He just threw his fucking knife into his fucking head, and then Kazuki just fucking died. Oh. At that point in the film, I already was filled to my stomach with cum. I was getting fucking gangbanged at that point by this film, and I just wanted it to stop. I had already too much stuff I wanted to talk about. I could have paused the film to talk about what was already going on, but I hate it when people do that. As somebody that watches other people's reaction videos, I hate when people pause the video to talk about some shit and continue on and talk about some shit and continue on. It's so damn it triggers me so much when people do that for their reaction videos. I just want you to sit back and watch the whole damn thing in one go, and then you give me your thoughts in the post-episode reaction discussion, alright? That's how I do things. So I had to force myself to just sit there and just try and cram as much of what I was seeing into my head as possible, and hope that my brain didn't burst. Cause that assassin, that's Hassan, right? They didn't say his name, but I'm pretty damn sure, thanks to that mask, that's Hassan. What the fuck is Hassan doing here? Why is he here? He wasn't here at all in Unlimited Blade Works. So talk about the elephant in the room. Hassan just randomly just comes back into Fate, into the mainline series after being killed off in Fate Zero. Can someone explain to me what that's all about? Like that there was no build up to this. I wasn't told about this at all. There was nothing to do with Hassan in any of Unlimited Blade Works. Not a single comment that I read in 2 months of reading my Unlimited Blade Works reaction videos comment sections mentioned Hassan. What the fuck does Hassan just got randomly given to me here in this movie? And then a little minor point I want to get onto before we move on to something else was Shiro and Sakura's time in the shed. And Sakura revealed that she knew Shiro from all the way back when he was still making those high jump fails in the courtyard up till sunset. And Rin was supposed to be the one to be looking at Shiro doing the high jump. Like, what? So where was Rin? So now Sakura, they basically just placeholdered, exchanged spots now from Rin to Sakura. So now Sakura, since she's the main heroine of this route, she is now the one staring at Shiro doing the high jump. And yeah, so she knew Shiro from all the way back then, and she ended up getting a crush over Shiro doing that high jump, showing his sheer determination and unrelenting willpower and motivation and perseverance to keep doing that high jump no matter how many times he failed. Sakura was now the one that got captivated and enchanted by Shiro's performance instead of Rin, because she also got the similar experience as we saw from, you know, their little sexy time in the bedroom in like, what, episode 22 or something in Unlimited Blade Works. Oh boy, the next thing I want to talk about, Lancer versus Assassin. Oh, there's just too much to talk about. Fucking hell. So, Assassin was getting his ass kicked by Lancer throughout like that entire 6-7 minute segment of fight. Like, I thought that fight dragged on a bit. It was going on for so long that by the time they got on to the woodland swamp bit, I was like, you guys are still going? How long is this fight, man? Was this supposed to be like the main pinnacle event of the early part of Heaven's Feel in the source material or whatever? Or was Ufotable just milking the shit out of that fight with original scenes that weren't in the source material? Because man, that fight felt so long. Yeah, I mean, that fight was insane. The camera, like I told you, Ufotable, just a master of camera work and 3D and CGI. When you saw Lancer just thrust his spear into, well, try to thrust it into Hassan before he dodged it, and we got to see the POV shot of the spear coming right at our face. And then when he was jumping across all the buildings and he asked his spear to come back to him, and you see the spear just spinning around and the camera just spinning around 360 and you know, come back to Lance's hand. Oh, that bit was so fire, man. Oh my god. And then we get on to the swamp battle. Right. What on earth was that thing with the tentacles, right? What the fuck was that thing with all the fucking BDSM straps? As if Hassan wasn't enough of a random, spontaneous surprise that was not shown at all in the previous route. Let's give the audience also this weird thing with the black and the red stripes and all of the straps that was chasing Lancer in the swamp and made it very difficult for him to go and, you know, properly deal with Hassan, Assassin, and Assassin. I'll just call him Assassin, all right? Because my mouth just wants to say two different things at once. Assassin just used his noble phantasm, like what, Zabanya? What? All right, why is there only one assassin? I thought there was 100 of them. There's just one. I'm gonna be so fucking. I'm gonna be so. I don't even know what to say. If somehow this guy isn't Hassan, and I've been calling him that this entire damn recording, turns out to be some other heroic spirit, and I got it all wrong to begin with, I'm gonna be so fucking mad, man. But if it is Hassan and I have got it right, why is there only one Hassan? And this guy's noble phantasm is a giant, like, massive hand that just grabs your heart, but not the real one. It grabs like a spiritualistic projected heart that still connects to your real heart, and then he crushes it. He killed Lancer in the middle of his gay bogue. Noble phantasm shot, and yeah, Lancer died, man. Oh my god. Let's talk about dead spirits, right? Caster died. Sasaki Kojiro, the other assassin, died. Lancer's dead, and we'll get on to another dead servant soon enough. Like, that's three, right? Up until this point, 3 of them are dead. So at this point in the film, we had Saber, Archer, Berserker, and Rider left. Does assassin, the other assassin dying count as mana going into the Grail? Because we still got replaced with another assassin. Because if it does, then at this point we got 9 servants, including Gilgamesh. The 7 from Unlimited Blade Works, the new assassin, and Gilgamesh. So there's 9 servants to fill this Grail in this time if Sasaki Kojiro actually had mana when he faded away to be put into the Grail. Bruh. I still don't know what the hell that black thing is with the red tentacles and whatever, but that thing fucked Shiro up, man, when it came in for the surprise visit. And man, you saw Archer with the fucking PTSD face when he saw it for the first time. It's like, Nani, what is this? All my years of being a counter guardian, I've never seen this shit before. Shiro dove in the way to protect Rin, and then he got given one hell of a mushroom trip. He just absolutely just like brain.exe, body.exe, just crashed, just absolutely decked it into the fucking floor, and his eyes were still wide open as he decked it into the floor. And when he decked it into the floor, he didn't even show any like life in him, no response, no pain receptor response. He just flat out planked onto the floor, eyes wide open. Archer's dialogue was pretty interesting. He's like, this is not the time or place for me to settle my own personal grudges. I think I can't kill Emiya Shiro right now, given the circumstances. We have to do something else. Oh, right, now the fun part. Kirei and Shiro in the restaurant. That part, man. Oh my god, that part was just so great. I probably have to go watch that scene again later on. That scene was just, it was so much of a breath of fresh air to see Kirei actually do something normal for once. Him being in a restaurant just eating so casually, something that a normal human being would do, something that, you know, the likes of Kirei wouldn't seem to understand based on everything that I've seen about Kirei so far in Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works. I don't think Kirei knows how to live a normal life, but there he was, sitting there in that restaurant eating, I think it was Mapo tofu. That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, that was pretty ironic, like I said in the commentary, right? Kirei, because he loves pain and suffering, of course he would eat something that would cause pain and suffering, you know, given how spicy your typical bowl of Mapo tofu is. If you're like me, who had mine made by my aunt, that literally dumped in like every single last fucking chili that she could find in the local supermarket. That fucking bowl of Mapo tofu will make you shit out lava the next day, and you'll be crying and screaming in pain. It's worse than post Taco Bell fallout. It's worse than eating a bad Indian curry the day after. Mapo tofu will fuck you up if it's a properly spicy meal, a properly spicy made bowl. And of course, Kirei would fucking eat something that literally everyone else would probably stay clear of if they can't handle their spice. But Kirei was downing that shit like water, man. Oh, right. And let's get on to then Kirei, this whole damn movie was like, I'm just gonna keep one-upping myself by just throwing all of my spoilers, all of my trump cards, all of my secret info to Shiro and Rin whenever I get to meet up with them. So he spoils us again. Hey, I'm the master of Lancer, right? I am also in this Holy Grail War. I wasn't just in the previous one, I'm in this one as well. I was the master of Lancer before he got taken out by Assassin, and Shiro's just like, I don't get any of this. Basically me. At that point, that sentence that Shiro said, it's like, oh, I don't get any of it. Yep, me too, Shiro. My head was about to explode as if it wasn't already close to busting like 6 times before that. I was absolutely filled to the brim with knowledge, with cum. It was literally seeping out of me at that point. I was literally I drank so much cum that it was fucking just bursting out of my mouth, oozing out of my mouth, just gushing out of my mouth. I couldn't take anymore. I was stuffed up to the brim, filled with too much knowledge about Heaven's Feel, and yeah, that's that. And the final part of the movie. So Saber was fighting Assassin, and Shiro was fighting Bugman, Zolkin, and I don't know what happened to Saber. What happened to her? Did she die? Did she lose all of her mana when she used Excalibur, and then obviously with no mana left and Shiro being a shitty master, she faded away? I mean, what happened? Or did she actually get consumed by the tentacles? Because at the very end, we got to see her floating around in what seemed like, you know, an ocean, considering all those blue particle effects or whatever. She was floating around in what seemed like, you know, just stuff, right? And then she looked up and she saw the Grail portal. So maybe she was in the portal and the portal was, you know, up there, the exit. So she's now inside the Grail. She got consumed. Shiro lost all 3 command spells instantly, man. Holy shit. And when Shiro was about to meet his end, Ryder just suddenly comes in out of nowhere to finally give us some well-deserved, long overdue action of her kicking ass for once, not her getting her ass kicked. Well, like I said in the commentary, right? Those freaking shots of Ryder, those camera angles, those massive milker shots, those ass shots. Ryder's fucking outfit still doesn't suit her, or at least to me, doesn't suit me trying to take her seriously, because every fucking time I see her and those camera angles, man, I just want to fucking coom! Her outfit's too erotic. Fucking BDSM dungeon master. And all them chains, man, definitely suit that of a BDSM dungeon master. But man, she kicked Hassan's ass. Hassan was just like, just decking it, just absolutely flopping out of the fucking entrance of the Ryudo temple, and he had to fade away in the end. I don't know what that was all about. Like I said, if Sakura is the master of Ryder and she's just been lending Ryder to Shinji this entire time, then I guess somehow Sakura knew that Shiro was in trouble and sent Ryder off to go save him. That's the only thing that I can come up with, because let's face it, if Shinji's the actual master, Shinji is not gonna fucking ask Ryder to go save well, okay. Based on what I just spewed out of my mouth, I'm almost certain Sakura's the master. Because otherwise, there's no way Ryder would come to help Shiro to save his life. Right, the final point I want to make before we wrap this up. Saber. In the ocean of, like, magic. I don't know where she was. She's probably inside the Grail. And she bumped into herself. I'm looking at her right now. I'm literally looking at the screenshot, the frame of this other saber, like what is this, evil saber, dark saber? Her eyes have even gone golden, her color in her hair's gone all pale, her skin's gone all like pale and almost like decaying, like sickly gray. And oh man, and she's wearing a new outfit as well. She's wearing the fucking emo outfit. Who is that? What? Who is that? Saber has now a copy of herself. She now is gonna I don't know. As if Hassan and the evil tentacle monster wasn't enough of a surprise. Who's this? Who's this black saber? Who's this, like, dark side of the Force saber? I don't know. At this point, I want to end this recording and I want to go lie down right now because my throat's gonna go. This is getting too much for me. I want to wrap things up. This movie was too much for one sitting. Maybe I might have to chop these films in half in the future. I don't know yet, guys. We'll see. Because there's too much. Just too much. And yeah, that's it. We ended with Shiro going back home, being greeted by Sakura out in the cold, in the snow. And Sakura was like, where were you? You were out late again, weren't you? Cheating on me. Why are you all beaten up again? And then she started crying. And then Shiro was like, I'm sorry. I just wanted to be a champion of justice. I'm back now. We can go back inside. And then Shiro, his final words were like, hey, Kiritsugu, bro, what do I need to do to become a champion of justice, man? What the fuck did I just go through in the past 2 hours, man? Is this what it takes to be a champion of justice? Bro! So, yeah, guys, that's all of my thoughts for the first movie, Heaven's Feel Part 1, Presage Flower, or Presage Flower. I'm pretty sure it's Presage, alright? There's no fucking way it's Presage. It sounds so dumb. Presage Flower sounds way more sophisticated and it sounds way more correct in terms of how it feels coming out of my mouth and in my mind. So part 1 of Heaven's Feel, guys, that's all of my thoughts. Oh my lord, I have been recording for 3 hours. Probably the longest discussion I've had since I started YouTube doing my reactions to anime. And I probably didn't even cover every last microcosm of detail that could be covered in my discussion because I can't remember anything else. Anything else that I didn't cover in this discussion, I probably already covered it in some shape or form, briefly mentioned it in my running commentary throughout my movie reaction. But if I didn't cover something that you guys wanted me to pick up on, leave it down in the comments below for me to, you know, go and try and remember and figure out, and I'll get back to you about those topics as soon as possible. But that's basically all I can come up with right now from the top of my head to brain dump and vomit out and regurgitate all of my thoughts about what the fuck kind of roller coaster ride I just went through for the past 2 hours. My mind is like a scrambled egg right now, just a pile of goop, and I'm gonna need a good half a day, if not an entire day, to recuperate before I can even consider touching part 2. I might even have to wait a whole damn week before I go touch the next part, because if the next part is going to be as much of a brain burster as this one, I can't watch these consecutively. Okay, this one is already giving me a massive headache. My brain is hemorrhaging from the amount of info I had to take in from this movie. If you've enjoyed my reaction to part 1 and you haven't done so already, leave a like down below. Leave me all the comments that you guys have to give me about part 1, about Heaven's Feel, about what the fuck I just got myself into for the past 2 hours and will be getting myself into for the next 2 movies. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon so that you always be kept up to date with all the latest posts and uploads from me here on YouTube. Do the same thing for my other 2 YouTube channels. Links are given in the video description down below. Follow me on all of my social media network links, guys. All of the links are also given again right down there. Click on all of them. It takes 2 seconds of your time. It's free. Join my community. Join the Sloth Army. Become part of the family, guys. I very much appreciate it if you do that. Shout out to all of my patrons supporting me right now on my Patreon for loving my work, loving my content to such a degree, to that next extra level of support and dedication and fandom that you're willing to donate to me. Show me that level of generosity and patronage that all of the other lecherous viewers on YouTube have yet to touch, and continue to help finance me being able to buy food every week, being able to pay rent every week, being able to just, you know, live a minimalistic life to that of less than a pet dog, and, you know, not get kicked out into the streets and beg for money and sleep in the cold and not be able to even afford a slice of bread for myself. Thank you guys all so much for your patronage. Much love from me. You guys have all of my appreciation from the bottom of my heart, and a massive freaking shout out to the 2 supreme sloths, Eden's Musketeer and Tomato. You guys are absolute freaking superstars. I can't believe at this point, when I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 2 of which have subscribed to the limited 3 limit only supreme maximum $100 per month subscription tier on my Patreon. You 2 guys are just absolutely freaking insane. You guys are just absolute chads, the top dogs when it comes to my supporters right now. I cannot thank you guys enough for your insane levels of support and generosity, for being my 2 supreme sloths. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the absolute best. And to everyone else that hasn't signed up to my Patreon yet, if you guys want to show me that next extra level of love and support, go check out my Patreon. Link is given right down there. Have a browse of my page, all of the subscription tiers that I have on offer, and pick the one that best suits you, and come be an official, verified, certified, fully fledged sloth of my Sloth Army, and help contribute to paying for my rent and paying for my weekly grocery shoppings, so that I can continue eating and continue making content for all of you guys all week, all month, all year long, and chasing after my dream of becoming a full-time content creator here on YouTube, guys. I very much appreciate that if you do. So that's it, guys. That's all of my thoughts on Heaven's Feel Part 1. What a roller coaster of a ride it has been so far these past 3 hours. I'm absolutely exhausted. I hope you guys have enjoyed the damn long as shit movie video, whatever you want to call it. This video is the longest video now on my YouTube channel. I hope it met your expectations and then some more, all right? So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all, I don't know, sometime in the future for part 2 of Fate's Stay Night Heaven's Feel. I think it was called Lost Butterfly, right, from what was shown in the preview after the end credits. Can't wait to get my brain cracked open, busted open, and you know, blown up again in part 2, as if part 1 hadn't already wrecked me so hard. But until then, guys, that's it from me. It's been a pleasure watching part 1 with you guys. Your boy Too Lazy for life. I hope you guys actually had a copy of the movie alongside you when watching my reaction and didn't just watch the whole damn black bar timer with no footage and audio, and you just watched my empty, out of context reactions by itself. Because bruh, if you did that, you did it all wrong. So I hope you guys had the movie alongside you watching with me. But if you didn't, well, it is what it is. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for part 2 of Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel. But until then, that's it from me. Bye for now! Ugh.